Hey guys, welcome to Kicking It with Kish. We're back in the garden. This is not gonna be a long video because nothing really has changed. But the only thing that I wanted to show you guys that I got was a soil measuring meter. I got this off of Amazon. I don't want to overwater, but I also don't want to underwater. And I know people will say, "Well, stick your finger in the soil to make sure if it needs watering or not." Yes, you can do that, but I just want to go ahead and get this soil moisture meter, and I just want to see how it works. So just in case, if you're like me and you just want to be a little bit more cautious about sticking your finger in the dirt, you can get this. Let's see how good it works. So what we're gonna do is basically just go around the bed and see what needs to be watered or not. So it's saying that this bed is good on watering. I'm gonna also go around to like the other side. It's also saying the same thing, because I really don't want to overwater the beds. This one. So basically everything is good for right now, but it's my sweet potatoes. Saying my sweet potatoes are dry. So the sweet potatoes need to be watered. And even if I stick it down further, it's still saying it's dry. This one is okay. This one is dry. This one needs to be watered. And I covered my pepper plants because I was seeing, so this is the only thing. So this one is not, so I'm gonna water this one too. I covered my pepper plant because I was seeing that I was getting bitten up on, and yeah, I don't like that. Oops, turn you around. Strawberry is good. And just for the sake of it, my hibiscus is dry. Okay, let me see okay, so my lemongrass, so that one is good, but the second one is dry. Alright, so we're gonna just do a little watering, and that's basically it for today. So I just want to kind of show you guys about this. It could actually help you, just in case, so you don't overwater. That's kind of what I'm using it for, just to make sure I don't overwater my plants. So I'll tell you guys, this one is going to be a short video. So just basically watering the plants. Nothing really exciting today, except that everything is still good. I don't see any pests except the ones, of course, the leaves from the sweet potato, but that was there from the last time. Everything else looks good. So I just finished watering them. So I do have a question for you guys. It is now July 17th. When do you start getting ready for the fall harvest? The fall planting. Like, when do you do that? Do you do that in August? Do you do it now? If you do it now, am I supposed to be doing it in like the little potting cells, the little seedling starter trays? And also, what are you guys planting for your fall garden? I'm trying to make sure I pay attention to the things that I like that are cool season crops. That's what I'm trying to pay attention to. So I went to the big box store and I got me some seeds, and the seeds I got me was some corn. I got me some corn. I got me some lettuce because I love lettuce. I got me some beets. I like beets as well. I got me some I have spring onions, not from the big box store, just from planting it myself, from cutting down the little piece. And I think I got me some spaghetti squash. It said winter squash, but it had it like it was a spaghetti squash, so I hope it's a spaghetti squash. I'm gonna try cucumbers again, but this time I got burpless cucumbers and a hybrid cucumber. So let me know what you guys are planting, and let me know if I need to be starting them in the little starter trays, or if I need to like take some of the stuff, something out, probably out of this bed. I don't know if I should move the peppers, but like all in that space up in the top where the cucumber died, I have a lot of space, so tell me if I need to probably start there. Okay, and also, like I was saying, do I need to put stuff in this bed right here? Because there's nothing really here besides that marigold and the cantaloupe. Now, of course, I have to make sure that something is compatible with the cantaloupe. So, yeah. And I'm only letting it trellis across until it gets long enough so I could trellis it up. Because right now the leaves are short, and I'm trying not to have it hang. It's not in the dirt. It's on mulch, but I'm still trying to let it go up. And our watermelon is doing great. I just hope, I really and truly hope I get watermelons before winter. So yeah, let me know what you guys are planting for your fall crop season, and let me know if I need to start. I think I need to start to put them in seed. I'm not sure. Oh, or if I could just put it in the ground. Like I'm not sure. So let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the comments. Like, I really appreciate y'all helping a sister out, because I have come from somebody who used to plant fake flowers in her yard. Yes, I said it. I put fake flowers in my yard because I know any type of plants or anything I try to grow, it will die. It normally didn't make it. So the only thing that actually have made it so far as a live plant is a peace lily, and they are very forgiving. So, but anyway, I feel I'm very proud of myself. Like I've never seen this much green. I've grown. This is a lot. So all right, so the lights have come on in the garden, so that means it's time for me to go inside. Even though it still looks like it's bright out, no, it's really dark out. So, oh, also, y'all, one more thing. Oh, God, I say it was going to be short, but one more thing. I harvested, oh, let me show you guys where it was. You guys remember the corn that was over there with the marigolds? Hold on. You guys remember the corn that was over there with the marigolds? Well, I harvested. Yep, I sure did. I harvested, and I'm gonna put a clip in as to what it looked like. I'm somewhat proud. I'm proud of myself. I'm actually proud of myself. It's a surprise, and I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of myself because almost the whole thing was had kernels on it. So I'm gonna insert a clip on what my first harvest looked like. Hey guys, it is nighttime and I'm about to try and harvest my first corn. I didn't see the corn was doing much. The tassels was already brown, so I was like, let me just see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna start a new set of corn because I still have time. But I'm just curious to see how far did it get? Did it get pollinated? Or any of that stuff. really didn't pick it too soon, but look, not bad. Okay, so this gave me more encouragement to keep going. My little baby corn. Alright, we're about to try a new set. I'm gonna start some new set in some smaller trays. So about to get some more corn. So I think where I messed up at is spacing, or didn't have enough soil, because it was really deep in there. But I think I didn't have enough soil. No, I take that back. I think it needed sunlight, and I had it covered with the shade cloth. I think that was my issue. Yeah, I'm gonna try this again, and I'm gonna plant more to see if we could get a better harvest. And that's it. So I just want to say thank you very much for kicking it with Kish. I really appreciate you guys. Leave me in the comments what you guys are growing, and let me know what I need to be doing. And I'm gonna be, of course, looking up that companion planting, because that cantaloupe is still in that bed, and the pepper is in the other bed. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I need to do it. But oh, and just to be honest, I watered everything. I watered everything, and I watered it because I'm not gonna remember what didn't get water from what did. But even though I do have the machine, I just went ahead and watered everything, especially the main ones like the cantaloupe and the watermelon. So I watered them, not a lot, but I did water it. So and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to come out here early in the morning, so that's why I did that. So I'm pretty sure by in the morning the bed might be dry. So thank you very much. Thank you for kicking it with Kish. I love you guys, and see you in the next video.